Steve Carrel is one of the most successful comedians, but there's one film that has stuck in everyone's mind as a failure.
Oh, Evan Almighty, of course.
It's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Fuck you, fatty.
Evan Almighty is a sequel to Bruce Almighty, which was a film that was made in 2007. But let's talk about Bruce Almighty first. Bruce Almighty is a 2004 film about a reporter that didn't get the anchor job that he deserved. And then he loses it and complains to God. After that, God, who is played by Morgan Freeman, offers him a lot of his powers, and Bruce accepts. It had $81 million in budget and had a box office of $484 million. So it was a huge success. So a sequel was coming sooner or later. But why did the sequel fail and couldn't exceed the expectations? Was it the story, lack of star power, or there are other reasons to be looking for as well? First, let's take a look at the casts. The Bruce Almighty had actors like Jim Carrey, Jennifer Aniston, who was the star of Friends at that time, Morgan Freeman, and it also introduced Steve Carell to mainstream movies. So, what did the sequel have to offer to replace Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston? Steve Carell and Lauren Graham. To be honest, I don't know who she is, but apparently she was in a drama series called Gilmore Girls. It also had Morgan Freeman and John Goodman in it. Around that time, Steve Carell had significant success with 40 Year Old Virgin in the year prior and had The Office going on, but I'm not sure if Office was a big sitcom at that time. But was it only the star power of the two films? Maybe it was not just as good as the original, right? Maybe it was just a bad movie. Well, let's take a look at the ratings. It has a 5.4 IMDb compared to the 6.7 of the prequel. It has 23% Rotten Tomatoes compared to the original 48, and the 37% Metacritics compared to the 46%. So there's a difference, but not that huge of a gap in my mind, I mean, I watched the film. It wasn't as funny as the original one, but it wasn't bad either. It was alright, in later standpoint. So if there's not that huge of a difference in the quality of them, then what is it? Well, in my mind, when Bruce Almighty came out, it had somewhat of a controversial and original idea. The film was banned in Egypt because it was, portraying God. So why would people pay to see the same idea with different casts? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? They've already seen a good one with great actors, right? But there's something else that no one is pointing out, and it was bothering me when I was watching the film. First time I'm watching the film and seeing the number of visual effects and the big production and all that, I couldn't stop asking myself that what is the budget of this film? Before my reveal, take a guess and consider that the original one had $81 million budget. Okay, you ready? The budget of this film was $200 million. So it should have sold $200 million just to even out, right? Let alone having a profit. But how much did it sell? If everyone is just pointing out how much of a flop this film was, then it should have just sold like 50 million or something like, right? Well, surprisingly, it sold $173.4 million, which is a really, I'm not saying good, but really considerable amount of money to generate. Just $200 million is just a huge number to pull off by any actor, let alone a film just having Morgan Freeman and Steve Carrel. So, unlike the popular opinion, I think it did okay. Thanks for watching the video, and it's a new channel I'm starting out. It's my first video. I hope you like it. If you have anything to say to make it better, feel free to say it, and subscribe if you want, because I'm gonna upload more movie related videos, and I would be glad to talk to you more about movies. If there's a movie in particular that you like, feel free to say it. And sorry for the accent, I'm not a native English speaker, so sorry for the accent, sorry for the mispronunciations and all that. And yeah, have a great day.